Well, I typically teach Introduction to Educational Research and then also Educational Administration Assessment Leadership.
I have a real passion for the law classes because to me it keeps a lot of young administrators and teachers out of trouble. The other classes I teach are finance and business management.
Well, my area of expertise is human resource management. I also teach our leadership class. I teach at the specialist level our theory class and also our seminar class.
I teach mainly principles, and I do intro, social foundations, principalship, principles and instructional leader, and then I do practicum, which is our capstone course.
The big thing for me was the thought that you could do more for more students.
Not that I didn't like working with students, but I really liked working with adults and being able to make a broader impact on students through working with adults and being able to create that climate within a school that's conducive to learning.
Well, I hope they take away some knowledge.
Yeah. First of all, I think our content's valuable, but beyond that, I think it's the ability to think, being able to think deeply about things and how that might apply to your situation.
What I want them to take away is the importance of change. You have to be really responsible for change and be comfortable with it.
I think what I want students to take away from my course is love of education, love for children, a passion for what we do. And I know when I talk to my students, they'll often say, I'm not sure I want to leave the classroom. And we all had that thought as we came through the program. I tell them now, as an elementary teacher, I affected the lives of about 30 kids per year. As an elementary principal, I affected the lives of between 300 and 500 kids a year. And once I became a superintendent, I was affecting the lives of between 2,000 and 3,000 kids a year. So I think to think about the impact that you can have on the profession as you go through it.
I like to get to know them as young people, and some of them aren't so young, but really enjoy getting to know students. Even though it's an online program, you really do kind of get to know them pretty well.
One of the salvations is 2 years into it, I discovered Skype, and I have more one-on-one conversations with my students now than I ever did in lecture hall.
I reply to them individually by writing, also leaving audio recordings for them.
You now are using a lot of video.
You're used to communicating by Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and all of the above, so you're already really comfortable with what we would now call distance learning.
In some ways, there's more communication or potential for more communication because we can do this anytime and every day of the week if we wanted to.
Really, I think time management. Because it's online, you can put it off.
Be organized, have a commitment for what you're doing, and look to the future.
The thing that I think is most important of all our standards is ethics and to be ethical. Because if you're ethical, you're going to be a good steward of your school, you're going to manage the budget well, you're going to have the appropriate curriculum for all students. Once you have that as your underpinning, then I would say relax and enjoy it because it's a phenomenal experience.